Amazing animal adaptation. Deep in the rainforest, after the sun has set, a sleek jaguar creeps along the forest floor. Hungry after a nap, the jaguar looks for prey, or animals it will eat as a meal. Sky darkens and a giant ant streeter marches home. Its belly's full of ants, it says from away from the jaguar's path, high above them. A red-eyed tree frog clings to the underside of the board leaf and waits for the night to fall. How are these animals able to survive in the rainforest environment? They rely on adaptations, ways that animals look or behave that allow them to survive in their own surroundings. The jaguar is a powerful wildcat that prowls the rainforest and it hunts at dawn and dusk. The jaguar's tan and black spotted coat. Do I read the stuff into the pictures?
Oh, the captions. No, you don't.
I don't think you have
to.
Blends in with the surroundings. Its camouflage allows the jaguar to sneak up on its prey. Jaguars aren't exactly picky eaters. They eat animals, both large and small. Jaguars have large heads and powerful jaws that allow them to be fearsome hunters. They are also skilled swimmers, able to snatch fish, turtles, and even small alligators from the water in the wet rainforest where they live. The giant anteater. The anteater curls into a ball in the howl of a tree to hide from the jaguar. The anteater has wiry gray hair with strips of black and white across its back and throat.
Actually, okay, so this is where you can just continue reading on, and you can just read it silently to yourself. And then there's just a couple of questions we're going to ask you at the end. Finish reading it? Okay. So there's just a few questions we have. Okay, so the first question is, what is an example of an animal adaptation described in this book? And you can open it, you can use the text, yeah.
I think it's how the animals adapt into their environment as it changes.
What other examples did you read about?
I read about an anteater and a red-eyed tree frog, how they had to adapt to the environment as it was changing.
Awesome. And if you can just take a look at the photograph on page 3. And can you tell me what information you get from that?
I get that it has a long tongue, and it kind of looks like a skunk with a larger head, with a longer head.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say the main idea of the book was?
I think the main idea of the book is how the animals have to adapt as the environment around them is changing.
Yeah. Why are animal adaptations important?
They're important so that animals can stay alive.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple more, if that's okay.
It's fine.
How did the author help you imagine these animals as if you were there with them? Can you give me an example?
I feel like because how he described how they look by their fur and their face.
And if you look back at the text, can you find some powerful descriptive words and explain what they mean?
The jaguar's tan and black spotted coat blends in with its surrounding. Its camouflage allows the jaguar to sneak up on its prey.
And why is amazing a good word to have in the title of this book?
Because how the animals can adapt as the world is adapting.
That was awesome.
You did.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Drake. You're a great guinea pig.
Do you need anyone else?
I don't right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
figure out our thing and